Today we're covering 3-point perspective. Start off by having your paper in landscape mode, which is horizontally. From here, we're going to follow the same procedure that we did with 2-point perspective, and we're going to find the center line. This is going to be the horizon line, and our vanishing points are going to be on either side of that line. So measure down 4¼ inches on the left and right hand side and put a dot. Then connect those dots together. Those two dots are going to be our first two vanishing points. For our last vanishing point, you can either put this up at the top of the paper or down at the bottom. I am going to find the center of the paper, which is going to be 5½ inches over, because half of 11 is 5½, and I'm going to put the vanishing point down at the bottom. Our first shape is going to work its way through the horizon line and in below the horizon line. We want to draw the corner that is facing us first, so the center corner, and then we want to draw either side of the walls. This is going to determine how long or tall the object is, and the lines are going to be going to the vanishing point down at the bottom. Once you have the lines going to the vanishing point down at the bottom drawn, you can now continue like you would a 2-point perspective artwork and have the lines going to the vanishing points to create the walls. So this is very similar to 2-point perspective, except in 2-point perspective we had vertical lines. In this project, every single line you draw will be going to a vanishing point. The next option I'm going to draw is going to be one in the sky, so you can see the underneath of the block. Same as before, start with the lines going to the center vanishing point. Once that is done, then you can draw the lines going to the other two vanishing points. Just like with 2-point perspective, when you are drawing something that you are looking at the bottom of, or you're looking up at it, every corner will need to go to both vanishing points. That way you can see the bottom of the cube. And the exact same thing happens when you're looking down at an object. Now this object, I'm drawing in extra limbs going to the vanishing point down at the bottom. One of the shapes is going to have some kind of a protrusion coming off of it. So you're going to be making a shape that is not just a square or a cube, it's going to have to be something else. But this follows the exact same procedure as before. Every line has to go to a vanishing point. Just keep that in mind and you'll be able to do this project very easy. After you get that drawn in, go ahead and shade it, same way we did before. The bottom area being the darkest, this left side being mid-dark, the right side being mid-light, and the top being perfectly white. Your assignment for today, you are going to be creating a 3D 3-point perspective artwork using shapes, just like we did in the video, except you are going to be drawing 5 different shapes. You're going to be completing that today, which will lead into our lesson for the remainder of the week. Thank you all very much. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you in the next video.